Good morning. So, my day starts now. So, welcome to a brand new video. If I look exhausted, it's because I'm fucking tired. Gonna load up the laptop. Gonna start editing a vlog that's going up today, which was Devin's video with the car show and Pete's Supra, and then the podcast as well. So those are both going up today. But 4:30 right now. I have a 5 o'clock client, so it's just weird how life changes. Because I remember when I used to have to wake up at 3, 4, 5 a.m. to train. Now I get to wake up and train people. That's a fucking sick transition, but gonna go fasted to train my client. I'll be back in 2 hours, which will be 20 seconds for you guys. But I'm gonna give you guys a real-time update. Fully depleted, what I weigh, and we'll start the day. So, programming explanation, and potentially food shopping. I hope everybody goes back to work today, and I can go food shopping. So, we'll see in a little bit. You fucking me? Damn, bro. You know the make your bed in the morning? You're gonna be successful. I have not made my bed in the longest time. I don't know why that's taking 5 hours. We fucking recorded at 1080 for that purpose, but whatever. We are at home, and I'm gonna show you guys my first meal. I was gonna grab a core power, but I did really well. So I did a full, yesterday, but did a full reset this weekend from. Well, actually no, hold on, scratch that. I didn't do terrible yesterday because we got the food in the morning, but I overcompensated for the training in the morning. That morning, I overcompensated for the training, so I did the cardio in the steam room. I didn't cancel it, but I didn't go as overboard as if I didn't, in my opinion. So, podcast is uploading, other videos uploaded and scheduled already. We gotta fucking make pancakes now. So, fasted for a couple hours, about 4-ish hours. So this is generally what I'm eating though. I was a little tired, so I'm texting Dev right now, and the hardest thing for me this week is I'm fucking exhausted. Well, minus what I'm doing for work, but I dropped so many calories. I'm targeting maybe 800 drop. I looked amazing leading into the weekend with Devin after the cardio session and stuff like that, and the sauna session. So woke up super flat this morning. Sent it to a couple people in terms of hey, where do you think I'm at? And actually, it's really good for me to be flat right now because it happened the same time when I competed. I got really, really flat 3-4 days out, really flat, unquestionably nerve-wracking flat. But it cleaned up over the past few days, and everything got in check. So now it's my body, me personally, clean slate right now. So pancakes, protein pancakes. I have the birthday from Bum, which I believe is stocked, or if not restocking. We do also have another essential. Well, thank you guys for the last drop, but we have a pop drop, the essential drop. So I think it's gonna be the hoodies. Essential meaning literally just simple stuff, new socks, updated on the the new branding and the new logo and stuff like that. So full day of eating coming at you, a very not traditional, because it's this is not how I've been eating, but like I said, for the next 2-3 videos, I want to take you guys through kind of a sneak peek of what the prep will look like, and in terms of cardio and this and that. Well, not cardio, but eating and this and that, and mindset. But I'm telling you, I'm fucking exhausted right now because of the shock on the body. So I think I have legs today, so that's fucking sick. Another reason why I'm doing legs, because I need to let my legs. I can't do legs so close to the shoot because they're gonna feel fucking, and I'm not gonna be able to flex them. Because the way my legs work is just 2-3 days, they're just fucking fat after a session. So doing it nice and early, getting it out of the way. This will be the last leg session leading into that shoot. So but I'm doing a full leg day today, so I'll probably record that as well. So this is gonna be a fun video. So I will show you guys pancakes and macros once I have them made. It looks good. So scoop of the Bum. So that puts us at 70 carb, 3 fat, 70 carb, 31 protein. math. Eat this. Gotta hit legs. Aiming for like noonish, but that's probably not gonna happen. So eat this, digest, get a shit ton of water in me, which I don't have, and leg day, here we come. Okay, so we just took pre. So we did good girl, bad girl, leg curls, spam leg extensions. Pre just went down the hatch. I'm gonna do another set of, I don't know if that's a good girl or bad girl, but for the inside of my quads, we're moving straight to leg press. I don't want to squat today. Energy is, I'm not gonna lie, it's low. And I know why, it's because I tanked the calories. Rest is low, so today I gotta sleep and this is that. I didn't make the protein hot cocoa because it's a full day of eating. I'm gonna actually, I think I made it in the last video, but I'm gonna show you guys just quite literally everything being made, ingredients and stuff like that. So given that that's the structure of the video and going to pick up food, I'm just gonna do a voiceover of the video. I'm laying down both the warm up and the entire workout in the description if you guys want to try it out. But gonna wait for pre to kick in. You better hit me like my dad hit me growing up. Okay, we're back. So not gonna be explaining the leg day. So what I am gonna be explaining, because the bulk of the video was just explaining training and macros and this and that, and macros actually are extremely like way lower than I anticipated. I know I said around 800 at the beginning of the video, but I ended up gauging it as the days went by. I was gonna say weeks, but quite literally days. And for the shape that I wanted to be in for the shoot, which is on Monday, it should be the 17th, I believe. It's actually the 15th right now, so it's actually the last video is even recorded, even me doing this voiceover right now. So like I literally was just every hour of the day changed. So today's transition into like the leg day and stuff like that, I'm not even explaining that, because the following video, which is the last video, this is the second to last video leading into the mini shred like / magazine shoot, is a full leg day with Dev. So like literally full raw leg day. So I explain all that there, and the concept of what's going on now is a lot. Couldn't squat, energy was way low, so dropped damn near, I think I want to say 1,000, almost 1,200 calories in a week, which is like not. Don't do that. That's not okay. That's not safe. My energy, like I tanked. I wanted to sleep like 2-3 times a day, and it's extremely important that I wanted to be vocal on it, because of like that was like really bad. Like 1,000 calories in like damn near a day's time is like not okay, and my body felt it immediately. But nothing I haven't felt before, but just the first day and a half, 2 days was like shit. And whatever. Like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do. And on top of the, speaking prematurely, but it's in this video, the magazine shoot for Mike as well with the gym, which I show you at the end of this video, is why kind of everything was tied up in terms of me taking care of myself personally, the initial like introduction into the gym and stuff like that, meeting the members, becoming a like being in the environment to change the environment. You can't change the environment without being in your environment. So becoming a familiar face in the weight room, and like letting people know that like, hey, I'm gonna be the one doing this XYZ. So training is a little higher volume now. Again, for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, just even at the beginning of the video, said I couldn't squat, didn't want to squat, didn't have the energy to squat. So we went really heavy on leg press, and it literally, this is just like renaissance back to the my days on prep. It literally is just, it feels like we're going back in history in terms of like exactly what I feel, not being able to do the compounds and this and that. So it's like, it's nice that the reminder kind of came now. I'm kind of a firm believer in like everything happens for a reason. So the fact that this sudden shock happened so mid off season, because I do have like a month or two left, and the fact that an opportunity came up and they were like, hey, like, can you look good in a week and a half? And I was like, yeah, sure. And like, I don't really say no to opportunities like that. So put my body through the ringer, as I will always do. That's kind of like why I'm doing what I'm doing. I wouldn't find joy in quotations, or like selective suffering, I like to call it, through this without, like non-voluntarily, right? I want to do this stuff. I like pushing the human body and the mental capacity, because like where the body breaks down, the mind begins. So it's like my mental fortitude, it grows within every session. And the essence of leaving the compounds and XYZ and like forgetting about them, not during the off season, but like when prep officially starts, is just because simply I don't have the energy. So the way we transition this training cycle is a lot of higher volumes. I use a lot of FST7. I left the workout like extremely raw in terms of like facial expressions and how I'm feeling and this and that, like super long clips for that reason, because read my body language, look at my facial expressions. It is fucking brutal. Heavy breaths, just a lot of just like honed in and this and that. And it was like, again, kind of shitty time because the pressure is on me right now in terms of like building the gym and doing this and doing that. Not like literally building the gym right now, but now like that my mind is in that business mode in terms of like wanting to do more for the gym and the environment and stuff like that. It was just like that much more of an added pressure. So I really like try to separate my training time with everything else, because now that my world is literally revolved around fitness in one aspect or another 24/7, being able to separate and gain that clarity, those 2 hours or so that I'm training, I need complete like just silence. And I told a lot of the members that because I have an extreme resting face when I'm training, and I partially wear these big ass headphones for that purpose, to just kind of let you guys know like I love you guys, but just like kind of leave me the fuck alone when I'm training, because it's the only time I have throughout the day, minus like these weird hours that I'll stay up and record and edit and stuff like that to myself, and making sure I can stay who I am and be the athlete I'm allowed to become, just allowing myself to put myself through that headspace. So super high volume, a lot of mental connection, a lot of unilateral work. Unilateral just fancy for like single work, so isolating a lot of it and overloading. And I mean, the body came together really well. And again, for like an extreme cut, and you guys get to see the weight in the next video and the, I'm sorry, no, not the next video, the video after that. So I'm doing a video of like the photo shoot day where I stand, where I weigh, going into it, kind of like prepping, like becoming a little beauty pageant fucking queen for you guys. But yeah, just like the whole nine, cleaning up, shaving the body and stuff like that. I don't know how much I'm going to show you guys, but just literally the cleanup, haircut, the whole nine, and where I weigh, how I looked, where I started, and this little like mini series you guys can go back and look on in terms of stuff like that. It's super nice, because now even myself, I'm going back, and I was like literally lighter a few days, heavier a few days ago, and even in the next video I'm even lighter. So it's like to go back and document and see the series and how it all comes full circle is super crazy. So yeah, just had to let you guys know that, because there was no need to explain the video. We will be doing that in the following video with Dev, and the vibes were good and the energy was good, and I needed that more than anything, because my psyche was off, mental battle more than anything, but it was just very, very thrown off. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited to push the body, happy to land the magazine, definitely not complaining, but just being vocal. That's the only reason I'm doing this stuff, to let you guys know how this stuff really hits me, and to let you guys know that I'm still human, because even a lot of times when I'm communicating with my clients, a lot of it is just like, I get it, I know what you're going through, just like kind of shut up, put your head down and work, because like that's what I'm doing. I know nobody wants to hear my excuses and this and that, and it's just the reality of things. When you're pushing to do more, want more, and become more, you got to push your comfort. You got to do whatever it takes, and it's gonna suck. And I say it a lot of times. You're allowed to complain as long as you're willing to change, because we are human. We are allowed to have feelings and stuff like that. I'm just very honed into like, it doesn't really matter how you feel, just go through it. So enjoy the rest of the video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. So this is what we're at, like 90 pounds of fucking tuna, just the way we like it. So gonna eat this. Protein shake is gonna be going down later tonight, but that puts me at, I'll tell you what for this meal, because I just wrote it down. So 26 fat, gonna say 60-ish, maybe, grams of carbs. Could be wrong, could be right. Who knows? I'm aiming high. Like I said, carbs don't really matter to me. And 62 grams of protein. Yeah, I mean, that's like, what, half a fucking loaf? Almost damn near half of whatever. I don't know. If you know what it is, answer. I mean, it's not, I'm not putting it at whatever. So, I'm gonna eat that, watch a couple YouTube videos, edit a little bit, and then I will catch you for meal 3. Fuck. I lost track of time. So, I finished out with the protein out cocoa, which is 300 milliliters of 2% milk with a scoop of mint and a scoop of vanilla oat, which I will put the macros on the screen right here. And that leaves me at, I don't even know how many calories. I'm going to put it on the screen as well, probably over here to the left. And that's it for the day, honestly. And I'm fucking exhausted. It's midnight. It's damn near midnight by the time I close this out and actually get ready for bed. And that's honestly like a day. I mean, I was doing client work, edited the podcast, edited the last video. So it's like it's like nonstop. If it's not actual work on client end and like communication and sending programs out and this and that, then it's quite literally building this. And now if it's not this, it's literally communicating with Mike and the gym and this and that. So it's like, and trying to stay on top of socials and not have them fall behind, which they currently are right now, is a lot. So that's like a day for me. So from like 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning till I'd be lucky if by 1 I'm like out. So it does get crazy, but it's like extremely boring throughout the day. It's like, it's computer work, it's this, it's that. So it's like, when it comes to like a full day in the life, honestly, the gym is like the most exciting part. But like that's not a complaint at all. But it's like, a lot of people are asking me to like, like do this and that. And I was like, I'm literally just gonna have to set a tripod up and you guys watch me fucking do a video watch a fucking hour-long clip, couple hour-long clip of like me working on the computer and like making phone calls and whatever. So we're closing it out here. I didn't even have time to go to the supermarket. So closing the day out here. Tomorrow morning we'll be going to the supermarket and I'll show you guys what we pick up and like what like little hacks and stuff like that. And that's where we close this video out. So good night. We'll see you guys in the morning. Obviously, it's the next morning. I was anticipating going grocery shopping for you guys, but I feel like it's just because this week is so dense in terms of like I have to lose like X amount of weight in like 9 days. It's was the total time span. The routine in terms of like the macros I was eating was it's been what I labeled in this video was the progression and how linear it was in terms of like the deficit and XYZ in terms of what I was actually eating. I don't know if that was important. Like I said, this is not a full, like when I go into like a full cut and like prep and stuff like that, I'll show you guys a little more in depth of how that is. I got really tied up mainly because what I will show you guys is because by the time this video is out, it will already be in the magazine, but we did promotion for, so I'm going to show you both. So this was one of them. So right, the hard cut, obviously just like things we wanted to put, XYZ, and then the other one is a little more, there's Paulo updating me, we love that, aesthetically just the gradient into it and like kind of like hazing this out over here, but in terms of like symmetry of the photo itself, it's better there. And then I was talking with Mike in terms of like how the magazine will distribute it in terms of like on the page and stuff like that, the gradient might get lost. So the reason why I did 2 variations is because me and Mike were kind of game planning like what would look better. We looked at some examples, XYZ. So that's gonna end this video. So the next video will be with probably Dev. I want to see if we could do a leg day, even though this one had a leg day in it, but it wasn't explained. Just taking her through the workout and getting her input, XYZ. And yeah, be sure to tune into the gym's Instagram. All that stuff is in the bio in terms of like inquiring about like memberships and this and that, because we're doing a lot of stuff, and I'll give you more as videos comes out, because we're setting stuff up, trying things out, XYZ, like looking at transitions, or like let's go down this route and let's try this, let's go down, so without making this video too sporadic and everywhere, I will give more as I'm allowed to in terms of like where we're actually going, because a lot of times when it comes to myself and like developing a business and XYZ, there's almost too much opportunity that I'm grabbing at. The only guarantee is if I don't pick one, I lose them all. So developing that structure and being like almost 2-dimensional in terms of like what I want and like which way I want to go with the brand and stuff like that, in terms of like what we want to push forward and shit like that. I want to make sure I'm honed in on the decision, bring it to the team, XYZ. We elaborate, adjust. I don't want to say compromise because I don't really like that word, but we just hone in together for one total vision and stuff like that. Because when it comes to building the brand, I'd rather build the people and get a structure, and then as a default, the brand gets built as a whole. I like that. Catch you guys in the next one. Yeah. Be sure, code Yanni on Raw and Revive stuff, and then come check out the gym. We'll see you later.